is this the year where emerging markets are going to do well?
Oh, I think they're going to be doing very well in Asia. We have a lot of positive tailwinds for Asian markets right now. You've got a global economic recovery around the corner as a result of a vaccine probably being deployed globally over the course of this year. You've got ultra low interest rates. Foreign investors, I think, are quite heavily underweight most markets in Asia. You have a lot of domestic liquidity as well, and you're going to be having a very strong earnings rebound. Asian markets are still quite a bit cheaper than global markets in the US in particular, and I think that that means that we can have a shift of money from the US to emerging Asia.
Dan, we had an earlier guest who said that unlike last year, China this year is not going to be a winner of the emerging market rally. Do you agree?
Yeah, I do. China still has some great long-term fundamentals, some wonderful companies, but China had its recovery in a sense already last year. And this year, I think you want to go for a more exciting recovery story, something that's cheaper, something that has a bigger bounce. If we work on the philosophy that the harder they fall, the bigger the bounce, China wouldn't be the most exciting way to play that this year.
Would ASEAN be the exciting way to play that theme? Because 2020 was such a hard year for the region, Dan?
I think that's one option. There are certainly cheap stocks in ASEAN right now. ASEAN markets were hit harder by the pandemic than North Asian markets were. The problem for ASEAN would be that it's probably going to be more of a second half story. The vaccination rollout in ASEAN is going to be considerably slower than what we have in the US, Europe, or the more advanced economies in Asia. Another option for, say, the first half of the year would be to stick with Korea, which has been running very hard right now, but still has a good story.